You are not going anywhere. God will grant me up to you. Did you say we cannot be here? You cannot be here. You have no business to be here. A deputy governor. Not an election. You are deputy governor. You cannot go. You are not police. You think? You are not police. Are you police? Why are you going in our community? So you have to every community I'm pulling it. I can be my community, I'm pulling it. Hi, Jesus Christ. Let's
I will burn your cars. You are not going anywhere. APC candidate Ukachukwu crashes with Anambra Deputy Governor. Anambra is on fire again. The November 2025 governorship election is already shaping up to be one of the fiercest political battles in Nigeria's southeast. And this weekend, the tension exploded into the open as the Anambra State Deputy Governor, Dr. Onyekachukwu Ibezim of APGA, crashed dramatically with APC governorship candidate Prince Nicholas Ukachukwu, popularly known as Ikukuoma. But this was no ordinary crash. In a viral video now making rounds online, Ukachukwu was heard threatening, "I will burn your cars. You are not going anywhere." So, what exactly happened? Why is this crash so significant? And what does it mean for Anambra politics, for APGA's survival, and for APC push to final capture of the state? Let's break it all down. The explosive crash. The drama unfolded during Anambra South Senatorial District by-election. Eyewitnesses say Deputy Governor Ibezim arrived at a polling unit in company with the Commissioner for Environment, Engineer Felix Odemegwu. But very quickly, things spiraled out of control. Youths at the polling station accused the deputy governor of attempting to buy votes. Tension rose sharply as they surrounded him, holding him hostage. Odemegwu, who was in his company, was allegedly assaulted in the process. Then came the twist. APC governorship candidate Nicholas Ukachukwu stormed the scene. In a now viral video, he confronted Ibezim directly, declaring that the deputy governor had no business being at the polling unit since he was not a contestant. In a moment of pure political drama, Ukachukwu shouted, "I will burn your cars. You are not going anywhere."
Are you a candidate? Are you a candidate? You are not going anywhere. God will grant me up to you. Did you say we cannot be here? You cannot be here. You have no business to be here. A deputy governor. Not an election. You are deputy governor. You cannot go. You are not police. You think you are not police? Are you police? Why are you going?
The billionaire aspirant justified his presence by saying the polling unit was his own community and he would not allow APGA officials to manipulate the process. What would have been a calm by-election turned into a fierce confrontation, a preview of the war ahead of 2025. Who are the players? To understand why this clash shook Anambra, let's look at the men involved. Dr. Onyekachukwu Ibezim, a medical doctor turned politician. As deputy governor, he is Governor Charles Soludo's right-hand man. APGA has ruled Anambra since 2006, from Peter Obi to Willie Obiano to Soludo today. And Ibezim represents continuity for the only surviving Southeast regional party. Prince Nicholas Ukachukwu, Ikukuoma, billionaire businessman, real estate mogul, philanthropist, and now the official APC governorship candidate for November 2025. Having contested elections several times in the past, Ukachukwu is banking on Abuja's federal power, Tinubu's ruling APC, and his deep war chests to finally end APGA's dominance in Anambra. These are not just two men. They are the embodiment of two warring political systems, APC versus APGA, the bigger war. This confrontation is not just about a by-election. It is federal power versus state resistance. APC controls Abuja, the presidency, and Nigeria's federal resources. APGA controls Anambra grassroots machinery and holds on to Ojukwu's legacy party as a symbol of Igbo identity and independence. So, when Ukachukwu blocked the deputy governor, it wasn't just a personal clash. It was a symbolic battle. APC flexing federal muscle and APGA fighting to defend its last fortress. Why this clash matters? This by-election drama is a glimpse into November 2025. It tells us 1. Campaign will be bitter, tense and potentially violent. 2. APGA knows APC is ready to use Abuja's might and wealth. 3. APC knows APGA will fight tooth and nail to protect its survival. For ordinary voters, this is troubling. Some fear APC's aggressive tactics will bury Anambra into submission. Others believe aligning with the federal ruling party could finally bring more development funds and attention to the state. Either way, the stakes are higher than ever. The deeper questions. But beneath the shouting, there are unanswered questions. Did the deputy governor truly attempt to buy votes, as the youth alleged? Was Ukachukwu's fiery threat a sign of courage or a dangerous glimpse into the violence that could mar 2025 elections? And perhaps most importantly, how will Governor Soludo respond after watching his deputy publicly humiliated by an opposition candidate? These are the questions shaping Anambra's political conversation right now. Predictions for 2025. So, who has the edge going into November? APGA, incumbency, grassroots structure, and loyalists who still see it as the Southeast independent voice. APC, Abuja's resources, Tinubu's support, and a fearless candidate in Ukachukwu who is ready for open confrontation. Labour Party / obedience, not fielding a major candidate yet, but Peter Obi's movement still looms large. If Obi hints support in any direction, it could swing the race. Saturday's fiery clash was not just about a by-election. It was the first shot in a larger war for the soul of Anambra. So, what do you think? Was Ukachukwu right to confront the deputy governor and stop the alleged vote buying? Or did the threat of burning cars cross the line? Will APGA hold on with Soludo's team? Or will APC finally capture Anambra through Ikukuoma and Abuja's might? Or will Peter Obi and his obedience quietly pray Kingmaker again? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Chinick TV, where we don't just report the news. We decode the power plays shaping Nigeria.
Nobody's moving. I'm going your cars here. They're not going anywhere. Baba, they're not going anywhere. God, you ram me up. Did you say we cannot be here? You cannot be here. You have no business to be here. A deputy governor. Not an election. You are deputy governor. You cannot go. You're not police. You think? They're not police. Are you police? Why are you going? It's our community. So you have to every community I'm pulling it. I can be my community and pulling it. Hi, Jesus Christ. Let's